You know what $16.5 billion can buy you? The entire Netflix empire. Maybe 20 Manhattan skyscrapers. But when Elon Musk decided to hand over this massive sum to Samsung, he wasn't buying real estate or entertainment giants. He was purchasing humanity's ticket to the AI future. Behind this deal lies a hidden war for global tech supremacy, a three-way battle of titans, and a strategic move the market has seriously underestimated. July 26, 2025. A seemingly routine regulatory filing hit. Seoul announcing Samsung Electronics' $22.8 trillion chip supply deal with an unnamed major global corporation. The document deliberately kept the customer's identity under wraps, but this mystery lasted barely 48 hours. Musk's X post completely ignited the tech world. Samsung's giant new Texas fab will be dedicated to making Tesla's next-generation AI6 chip. The strategic importance of this is hard to overstate. This isn't just another purchase order. A high-stakes gamble. Musk's betting Samsung can shatter TSMC's technological stranglehold, while Samsung's wagering this Silicon Valley maverick can rescue their crumbling foundry empire. But few people realize this gamble's true significance. It goes way beyond the surface numbers. To grasp this deal's earth-shattering impact, we need to see just how desperate Samsung's foundry business really is. The numbers don't lie. Q for 2024 saw Samsung's foundry division hemorrhage over 2 trillion won. With annual losses smashing through 4 trillion won. That's burning 11 billion won daily. Think about it, that's 7.6 million won disappearing every single minute. More than most Koreans make in a year. The market share reality is even more brutal. According to TrendForce's latest data, Q1 2025 showed TSMC commanding 67.6% of the global foundry market, while Samsung scraped together just 7.7%. They're actually at risk of getting overtaken by China's SMIC. Picture this, the world's biggest memory chip manufacturer can't even stay ahead of Chinese competitors in foundry work. Samsung's problems go beyond market share. It's about serious doubts over their technical execution. Company hit a catastrophic wall with 3-nanometer yield rates, forcing major customers to jump ship to TSMC. Nvidia, Apple, AMD, industry heavyweights all chose TSMC, leaving Samsung with second-tier clients and their own internal orders. Industry insiders reveal Samsung's yield rates sometimes hit single digits, which is absolutely deadly in high-end chip manufacturing. But Musk's order changes everything. $16.5 billion equals 7.6% of Samsung's entire 2024 revenue. For a division, bleeding money non-stop, this is like finding an oasis in the desert. More importantly, Tesla's backing as one of the world's most watched tech companies carries immeasurable weight. If Samsung successfully produces Tesla's AI6 chips, other customers will completely reassess Samsung's capabilities. What happened next gets even more dramatic. Why would Musk choose Samsung over the industry's acknowledged leader TSMC? The answer is more complex and cunning than you'd expect. First, there's the strategic geography play. Samsung's Taylor, Texas fab sits just 90 minutes from Musk's Austin Gigafactory and even closer to his home. Musk tweeted, "The fab is conveniently located not far from my house. I will walk the line personally to accelerate the pace of progress." This isn't casual talk, it's calculated strategy. In chip manufacturing's ultra-complex world, direct customer involvement can spark revolutionary improvements. Musk has personally optimized Tesla and SpaceX production lines, creating multiple industry miracles. Now he's applying this first principles thinking to semiconductor manufacturing. Imagine the world's greatest engineering problem solver showing up at your factory every week with improvement suggestions. Game-changer. Second is the tech roadmap strategy. Musk revealed Tesla's complete chip evolution timeline. Samsung makes AI for TSMC will produce AI5 in Taiwan and Arizona, while AI6 returns to Samsung's Texas facility. This multi-supplier strategy looks scattered, but represents brilliant risk management. Tesla's AI6 chip isn't just for cars. Musk's ambitions stretch far beyond that. This chip becomes the universal platform powering Tesla's FSD autonomous driving, Optimus humanoid robots, and even high-performance AI training in data centers. If successful, we're talking about a market worth hundreds of billions. Musk has said Tesla's future isn't about selling cars. It's about AI and robotics. But the most critical factor might be trade policy considerations. With the Trump administration back in power, Made in America is policy priority number one again. Producing chips on U.S. soil lets Tesla completely dodge potential trade war fallout. This isn't just cost calculation, it's supply chain security strategy. However, this seemingly perfect plan faces one massive uncertainty. When discussing this deal, we can't ignore the elephant in the room: TSMC's absolute dominance. What does 67.6% market share actually mean? It means 2/3 of the world's advanced chips come from this one Taiwanese company. Apple, Nvidia, AMD, Qualcomm, virtually every tech giant you can name depends on TSMC, but this dependency creates unprecedented risk. The 2021 automotive chip shortage crisis and 2022's geopolitical tensions made the whole world realize the danger of putting all eggs in one basket. TSMC founder Maurice Chang once said, "TSMC is Taiwan's best silicon shield." From another angle, that means the global tech industry's lifeline sits in a politically sensitive region. Samsung's technical challenges are real but not insurmountable. The company actually leads TSMC in 3 nanometers GAA technology. The problem is mass production and yield rates. Latest reports show Samsung's SF2 process hitting 30% yield rates, still behind TSMC but showing clear improvement trends. More importantly, Samsung has advantages TSMC can't match: vertical integration capabilities. As the world's largest memory chip manufacturer, Samsung can integrate logic and memory chips more tightly, especially crucial in the AI era, when NVIDIA's H100 chips need close coordination with HBM high bandwidth memory. Samsung's integrated solutions might deliver better performance at lower costs. SMIC's rise adds another variable to this market. While still behind TSMC and Samsung on cutting-edge processes, SMIC is rapidly catching up in mature nodes and specific applications. HiSilicon's return to 7 nanometers with Kirin chips sends a clear signal. Even more concerning is internal pressure. At TSMC, with constantly expanding market share, TSMC faces unprecedented capacity strain. Their Arizona fab construction faces delays and massive cost overruns. Meanwhile, TSMC's pricing power, while strong, is driving up industry costs across the board. Against this backdrop, Musk choosing Samsung isn't just a business decision. It's like reshuffling the entire industry structure. This $16.5 billion deal's real significance lies in completely redefining AI chip supply chain rules. Deep analysis reveals this isn't simple supplier switching, it's profound industry restructuring. Tesla's AI6 chip adopts entirely new architectural design. This chip doesn't just handle autonomous driving's real-time computing. It supports Optimus robot complex motion control and participates in data center AI training tasks. This one chip, multiple uses design philosophy will completely transform traditional chip specialization. Musk revealed actual spending might far exceed $16.5 billion. Actual output is likely to be several times higher. What does this mean? Conservative estimates put this project's total value over $500 billion. It's enough to shift global foundry market power dynamics. To ensure project success, Samsung has launched unprecedented talent and resource investments. The company not only poached key technical experts from TSMC, but also customized Texas fab production lines specifically for Tesla. This dedicated line model is extremely rare in foundry business. Usually only super customers like Apple get this treatment. But the real game changer is manufacturing innovation. Musk's mention of assist in maximizing manufacturing efficiency, this isn't empty words. It means applying Tesla's automotive lean production expertise to chip manufacturing. Imagine when Tesla's AI systems start real-time optimizing chip production. Flow's traditional manufacturing could get completely disrupted if this collaboration succeeds. It sets new industry standards. Other automakers, AI companies, even traditional tech giants might copy this deep cooperation model, weakening TSMC's pricing power. Geopolitical factors are accelerating this shift. The U.S. CHIPS Act doesn't just provide $39 billion in subsidies. More importantly, it establishes trusted supply chain concepts. U.S.-made chips not only avoid trade war risks, but get government procurement priority. Chinese market changes can't be ignored either. As U.S.-China tech competition intensifies, Chinese companies increasingly demand Americanized supply chains. Samsung, as a Korean company maintaining relative neutrality between the U.S. and China, gains unique advantages in complex geopolitical environments. However, the biggest suspense remains execution capability. Can Samsung successfully mass-produce AI6 chips by 2027? Can yield rates meet commercial standards? These answers will determine whether this deal becomes a business history, classic, or an expensive gambling failure. Looking back at tech industry development, certain key moments always changed entire industry trajectories. IBM choosing Intel's 8088 processor birthed the PC era. Apple selecting TSMC for a series chips laid the mobile era foundation. Now Musk choosing Samsung for AI6 chips might be opening the AI era's new chapter. This $16.50 billion deal appears to secure Tesla's chip supply, but actually represents a major global tech industry power rebalancing. Samsung gets a chance to prove their technical capabilities. Musk gains greater supply chain control. While TSMC faces their most serious competitive challenge in a decade, the deeper significance lies in manufacturing innovation. When tech companies no longer settle for simple foundry relationships, but want deep participation in manufacturing optimization, traditional industry division models get completely rewritten. This could spawn more vertical integration or bring more efficient collaboration models. For investors, this deal sends multiple signals. First, AI chip market competition is shifting from technological leadership to ecosystem building pure. Technical advantages might no longer be decisive. Second, supply chain security and geopolitical considerations are gaining massive weight in business decisions. Finally, cross-industry deep cooperation is becoming a new competitive advantage. Source, of course, risks are equally massive. Samsung's technical execution ability remains questionable. Tesla's AI commercialization timeline might be overly optimistic, and changing geopolitical environments could impact the entire project. But as Musk often says, if you don't take risks, you can't achieve breakthrough results. This high-stakes gamble's outcome will unfold over coming years. Win or lose, it has already changed global chip industry game rules and shown us how to create competitive advantages through strategic cooperation in uncertain times. In this AI determines the future era, whoever controls the most advanced chip manufacturing capabilities holds the key to tomorrow.